Hey, so we're back with Last Light Redux, that is, because Comcast had a fit and that interrupted the stream last time, and that also caused OBS to have its own little issue, and this corrupted the recording, so we have to do this thing that we do over here, away from the others and away from prying eyes. Shh, it's a secret. Okay. We'll start Last Light. We left off last time, as of last video, on Train to the Future. And we'll got ears and we'll give you eyes. And I'm going to tab over real quick. It'll be a slight stutter as I make sure that it's capturing, because we've already had an issue with that. Yeah, we're good. Who's ready to adopt a, I think they're called Homo Novus? Yeah, that would be that. Alright. Yep, we will be starting on The Chase. Train to the Future. Yes, that's okay.
I never believed him, and that is no surprise. But Khan's words were true.
His words were true. We have to get to this train.
Someone around here! I have this feeling!
We're out of the river.
You hear that?
I do hear that.
That's the train!
And a moment here while I check a couple of other things. Making sure. Yeah, we're good. Okay. Sometimes. It also likes to, fuck with its own volume settings. Or, I'm sorry, not volume settings, but its own resolution settings. And it'll just start in the 720 range, which is fun and interesting and, you know, certainly a weird way to go about these things. It doesn't stop it. Okay. Yeah. It seems stupid, Con, I gotta be honest.
We're taking the adjacent train!
Alright.
Fire!
His plan is to have me jump aboard this, and frankly, I'm questioning his judgment on this one.
Great! The trains are converging soon out here! You have to jump!
Yeah.
You get to the car with all the cages and they handle the train! Free the unwatched and stop the train!
Yeah, okay, hang on, let me get some amphetamines in me. And then we'll get over there. There's not gonna be much use for stealth there.
Go!
I mean, they know we're here. Alright. Thanks, man. He seems optimistic about this. But Khan, despite being, well, you know who he is, he's never really been the dour sort, has he? I'm gonna make sure that we're swapping our magazines somewhat frequently. Because guys like that are up there. More amphetamines, please. And this cover is all destructible. It's not good cover. I agree, Pi. I agree. I know, dude, it's not a great situation here. It's not something that I would recommend charging up through. But, yeah, what am I gonna do? The game's already been made, bud. course, Khan mentioned the Reds. These are Havel's folks here, who were trying to get their hands on the Dark One child. You can imagine that basically a pet psychic would be quite handy to these folks. You know, there's a number of applications. Can't really see them. There they are. Found you. I agree, dude. I agree. I know, their plan has a lot of problems, you know, assuming that this kid can even be trained and weaponized like they think. It's not guaranteed. They're out on a whole bunch of limbs here, man, but they're Stalinists, so, they don't think things through. And again, there is nothing I can do about that. Alright. There we go. Just like we saw. The train exploded. Hey, kid. I know, Pi. Their mouth isn't as, closed and put together as the other ones. See? Yeah, you're right. We want to pull the old peekaboo exercise. I don't know if they just develop lips or what the deal is there.
Mom? Mama? Mama?
Artyom, darling, you're so big now.
Mom, I'm scared.
Don't be afraid. There is nothing to be afraid of now.
Don't leave, Mom. I'm all alone now.
You're not alone. You're the first.
Okay, Stephen J. Bloom.
We remembered you and were waiting. We could remember all the thoughts of our race. And you killed everyone.
Yeah, oops.
I'm alone.
Hey, you know, I'd have done it differently if I was allowed to, but I was not allowed to. Okay. Well, we gotta carry this kid out of here. Get him some pants. What do you think about that bug hominid baby? What do you think about pants? We'll find out.
Of course,
A child.
and while I am alive and my heart is beating, I will protect him. Khan says we will be able to use him to stop the war. Yes, he can make miracles happen, but I don't want to use him. His war was over when I targeted the missiles at his home. His family.
That is true, Artyom. You did set up the circumstances for this kid to grow up just like you. Anyway, he's had him for less than 30 seconds, and he would already, if anything happened to this bug hominid baby, kill everyone in the room and then himself. You know how that goes.
Above. Black. Above.
You're alright.
It is good. Here. Shining. All around. Down there. It's hard to breathe. Bad.
No, I get you. You're used to the radioactive particulate.
Changing.
Also try not to point my gun at you.
I'm ashamed. But I will stay close to you.
Appreciate it. Alright. We got a bunch of watchmen. Fuck off. Alright then. You know, there's a few more claymores too. Oh, those will be handy, I'm sure. Do you have friends? I don't hear friends so far. If they fuck off on their way, we don't have any beef with them. Okay. Maybe they're done. Are you done? You seem done for the time being. Or not.
They can't understand why.
Fuck off.
They fear you.
You fuck off. Specifically you. Alright then. No, at least he's not following. How we doing here? Yeah, we're alright.
You and the other people are strong. You can kill anyone.
Well, I mean, that is one of our defining features as a species. It is how we got to where we are. Okay.
I think you know. I need it. Do not understand yet. Something important.
I'd be more careful about how you pick your role models. There we go, trying to say a whole bunch of words at once again. You guys know how that is. Total shitheadery. And we're doing good on filter life, though. So, it's ice. You know how ice works. If I move across it too quickly, it's gonna get shitty. You may as well just swap this now. So, of course, we want to take our time, move lightly, you know, as lightly as we can. I'm telling you to go back inside. Well, so far nobody else wants to make it their problem. Which is fortunate. We like it better that way.
Here. Think you're food.
Oh, they're wrong. What'd you find?
Clothes.
True.
I want to. Like you.
Okay. The kid already wants to wear pants. We're on the right track. I'm gonna come over there for the goods and I'm gonna insist that you fucking don't. Okay then. Good boy point for not shooting something that we don't need to shoot. I'm gonna, like, don't do it. Okay. It's on. Are you gonna make this my problem? exactly are we, do you think? I mean, clearly still in Moscow. Maybe I would recognize it if I were more familiar with the city. Yeah, sure, I'll take that. Where'd it go? Where'd it go? Did I already just grab it and it didn't make the noise? Oh no, it's on the wall. Aha. Oop. Okay. Now we're here in the dark, where we belong. There are other residents, but we don't really have to fuck with them if we don't, you know, step wrong. And the idea, of course, is simply to not step wrong. Because, I don't know, why spend the resources, even if you're just looking at this from, like, a standpoint of pure utility. It helps to only shoot if you have to. Frankly, that's something that gets tossed about a lot in shooting sports. You'll hear people talk all the time about how, oh, well, you know, also self-defense. And yeah, sure, I don't think that anyone's plan, if they are about to be the victim of a violent crime, should be to die. Absolutely not. I would prefer that you live. But they'll pay lip service to only shoot if you have to, and what they mean is make up some excuse. And that's just exceedingly wrong in just about every way. I've mentioned it before. It's difficult to be at all interested in firearms, shooting sports, or anything related when you are not of an extremely specific leaning, politically, socially.
Look!
Oh, hey.
Like you. With clothes!
Yeah, you got pants. We can go to the fucking Walmart now, kid. They can't kick you out or nothing. You got the scarf, too. No idea what a shirt is, we'll work on that, but I mean, you got style. And that counts. We're hearing people's last moments. Did you get out of here? Alright then. I guess not. Down we go. Into the poop water. Down that goes, also into the poop water.
Watch out!
Yeah. I'm gonna ask that you not do that. If he doesn't come around for a second pass and slap me on the back of the head, then we're just not gonna bother with him. That's a lot of cracked ice. Oh. I see. Is this gonna be a problem for your neighbors? Fucking better not be, man. Okay. All right. Once again, it's on. I try to avoid it being on. That is your own fault. It's as if they are deaf to the wise words of Will Smith. Don't start nothing, won't be nothing. He's a philosopher, you know. We got a new note. I recalled why I am immune to the Dark One's influence. I am, in fact, a chosen one, but I was not born that way. I became so the day we opened that airlock, the day I was destined to die. I was supposed to be ripped apart by feral beasts, but the Dark One saved me. I was the first human they met. It just happened this way, and before I even had the chance to get scared, he touched me. Because that's the way they create a link. It's hard to do with a grown-up person, but kids, they're not yet hardened. Their soul is still free of crust, easier to get to. I became the first. We have the other note too. We'll just go ahead and get on through these because we'll be maneuvering through these other chapters pretty quickly. Well, as quickly as mechanics and predilections will allow. Anyway, note 2. That day I opened the airlock and went out to the dead surface, risking my life and the lives of my friends because I just missed my mother too much. And that Dark One saw me. He saw a lonely orphan, alone in the world. By touching my soul, it's as if he adopted me. Ever since that moment, their presence would not inflict terror or pain on me. I was supposed to grow up and become a medium between humans and the Dark Ones, a bridge between two worlds. They were coming to the expo to find me, to make me recall my mission. But I remained human. I was afraid to be different, afraid to be considered abnormal. I was the only one free from their influence, but I suspected myself to be a sleeper agent of the monsters. The meeting with the Dark One just got displaced in my memory. The beast within me woke up and devoured the human. I went out to the surface, an orphan, yet came back a firstborn son. I was to create a connection between the angels and men, and instead I targeted the missiles at them. There was only one survivor, and now he stands before me. A child, an orphan, alone in the world. The circle is complete. I don't know what will I tell Miller, who ordered him killed. I don't know what the Dark One will think when I introduce Miller to him. What does he think of us all in general? When I think what he had to go through in the course of the last few days, they were going to kill him as a mutant, and his only salvation was human greed. Then they were going to turn him into a guard dog, watching over the prisoners and making the green recruits charge into the enemy's bayonet lines. But he escaped that fate only to be put into a freak show and then shipped away as property from the station where some people decided to conduct a sinister experiment on the other. God, what if he really is an angel? Well, I don't know that he's all that. I think he's a lost psychic kid. And, you know, you get lost psychic children from time to time. Is flaps gonna be a problem? It doesn't seem so far. I would be happy if flaps decided not to be a problem. You know, we needed a little bit extra momentum there. But that would be just fine by me. I'd be happy if they decided not to be a fucking problem, too. Let me tell you, lost things. Later on, in this playlist, we're gonna have some problems with the fucking shrimp. They are going to be just insufferable. In a number of fun and exciting ways. Okay. Well, hello, old friend. I am quite literally just picking it up because it's weird.
Your house is so high. You made the city
Yeah.
so huge.
Right?
People down there now.
'Cause we're dumb. We blew ourselves up, man. You know that, you're psychic.
All your people.
Yes.
Strange. Foolish. Evil.
Correct. Pi, he's correct.
Whatever my intentions concerning him
It would
might
be strange, foolish, and
the
evil to
little
blow up
dark
your
one
own
just
species.
does not seem to care. He keeps following me, as if I never was going after him. As if we were tied together by fate.
Well, Artyom, he can read your mind, man, so he doesn't have to guess your intentions.
Time we go.
Time we go.
You do not see them? You cannot see?
Nah, man, we've been over this.
Dangerous.
I mean, the kid's sweet and everything, but... yeah. Oop. Ah, it wants to give me a rifle. It's not time for the rifle yet. It's true, Pi. It's not time. It's not necessary right now. It's just not a game for 360 no-scopes. It's not. It's not. That's a different game and a different kind of game, pal. Alright. So, let's get ready to be quiet. Because their visibility is going to be shit here. Which is going to mean that we can bypass a lot of potential issues. I know, it's not very action-packed. But not everything needs to be. Pi, the mark of a well-executed plan and a practiced hand is that it looks easy. Now, he's trying to wash the stink of sub-pro gamers off of him. That's why he's asking to take a bath. It's who he is. Artyom was too busy screwing in the filter.
Whatever my intentions concerning him.
Oh well. This time, we'll just screw in the filter earlier.
You do not see them? You cannot see?
There's the kid asking that.
Dangerous.
There's our good boy point for coming in here. And we'll remember to change our filter after the first two. They're having their squabble. Over food, but, well, we can't leave them here. We know the Watchmen and how they operate. Alright? That first knife went off into fucking oblivion. Well, that one we might be able to just leave. Save us some time. I don't know that he wanders. We know this one, however. There's some large pieces of debris. Give me that.
Winged ones, red, strong.
It's interesting that their precognition, you know, their sensing of intent is color-coded. We'll see more of that as we continue forward. I see a key. Thank you. Your donation is appreciated. We'll see if we can find the safe that goes to, right? Okay. Well, just your stuff. Oh, and this one's got a suppressor right on it. Wrong gun. That's the one. And we'll put some kind of optic on that later. Cool. Okay, back up. Battery's still good. If I end up checking that a whole bunch more times, it's because in my local now, we are doing the Exodus playthrough, and the battery is much less hardy there.
Look, many of them.
I see him. And let's see what they do and where they go. Like this one. The arc on the knife throw is also much different. Oh, that one's gone. Stolen and nothing on that corpse apparently. Well, whatever. Don't see the other knife, but it's alright. Looks like a stash is marked ahead. Probably where we can find... That's safe, what do you think? Looking like it. Anyway, see what I mean about the knives? They're kind of all over the place. We come across a lot of knives. And some more bullets. We'll want those. Can't turn that out. That's right. Not Exodus, not Exodus. Battery's okay. About 2 minutes left on the filter. These filters last longer too. Okay. And alright. You gotta go though. So do you. Because they simply will not let us pass. This one too. Some animals are shitheads like that. They just will not let you pass no matter what. I say as I look at someone in this room who is green. Whoever might that be, Pi. It's a mystery. Okay. Well, where are you going? This one too. Oh, we're actually full on that, and it does have a suppressor now, so excellent. I don't see anybody, so I'm just going to steal that. Is that one eating things in there? Careful around our corners. I'm seeing BBs, and again, head split between two presents. You know, the Tihar is not something that I bother with here, but in Exodus, it is a necessity that I bother with it. So I have to tell my head to stop trying to count those. What's that whole mental inventory thing? Looks like their last transmission. No solaces overran their position. We can see that. Yeah, it's like a bunch of them, huh? Hey. One that's not fucked. Got that. Give me this. Give me that. The K4 crossing. Again, watch closely. RTM clips in. We'll be doing this a lot soon, too. Ah. Don't do it. Don't do it. Don't do it. Shithead. Ow.
Lead him away.
Alright.
He's big, but stupid.
He's got a lousy disposition.
The winged ones are very fast, but I am working.
Okay, we're just gonna trust him. If the kid's confident that he can do it, I'm not gonna get in his way. His, her, there, probably there. I don't know how dark ones differentiate, or if they do, or how they're born.
Somebody calls for you from there. Why?
Oh, don't worry about that. That's for later.
We are coming to Polis. Together. Come what may. The little one did not want to leave. Something is holding him. I don't yet get what. Nevertheless, I'm glad it is. Because he is helpful.
He certainly is. Also, you know, the kid's alright. I've been partnered with worse children. You know, sometimes people just be like, hey, this kid's your responsibility for the next, like, hour and a half. Isn't that fun? And, no, it's not. Then again, I guess that's my fault for getting a job teaching.
Hard to see from here. People, afraid of being attacked, but not evil.
Okay, well, let's turn the light on, make sure that they know that we want to be seen, that we're not creeping up on them. That's locked. Hello?
Where's your identity?
Yo, easy, 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 easy.
Shit.
Yeah.
It's all right, people. Stand down. He's a police ranger.
Just chill.
Want the ring? Well, hurry up then. They're all jumpy. Didn't even want to let us through.
Okay.
I'm going to rest here for a while. You can do some trading if you want.
Appreciate it. Alright. We have an assortment.
Come here. Let me exchange some ammo for you.
And everything in due time. We have all kinds of things that we don't really have much use for. Mostly these.
I'll tell you as a friend. You should buy these.
Yeah, thanks, man.
These are the best for mutants.
I'll pick out what it is that I need. Thank you,
These
though.
you can find only here. This is your chance. Look, buy it.
I mean, I don't think it's only here, though, friend.
But a man's gotta eat.
Yeah, okay.
I've got it all.
Okay, so what we need then is not the IR sight, not that, probably the reflex. That'll do. We don't need a laser. Is there anything I need to do here? Do I need to trade it in at all? It doesn't look like it, right? So what do they got? the Abzats, which is, again, a trap.
Not a scratch.
The T-Car, which we know. The RPK, which is worse than what we've got. The Previd, which is fun, but it's not what we need. I think we're alright. This guy's got kind of the same thing going on as the head, huh?
You need anything, come back 5
Nah, we're good from here. Thanks. Bye.
You do understand I'm not unpacking all of my stuff. Just
Got
in
strong
case.
knives. Very good.
Actually, let's... So what have I got on here? That's the 2x sight. No, we're okay. Never mind. I thought the one on the pistol carbine that we've got here was a 4x multiplier. But it's only double. Out of sight, huh?
People ahead, waiting for us, eager to kill. Don't know we're here yet.
Men hold and
Okay.
learn every inch of this place, like the back of your hand. Yes, Commander Lieutenant. Move out then.
So mostly what we want to do is stay out of their searchlights. I think it'll make some noise, and then we should be able to knock out some of these sentries.
Nobody here. The enemy sighted. Where?
No such luck. Well, you know that means that we gotta go ahead and do the thing I do. Never mind. Got an unlucky one to the brain. Anyway.
Eager to kill. Don't know we're here yet.
Well, in the other time that we did this, we remained mostly hidden for this part, so maybe that'll be what it is that we try this time.
Clear. Nothing here either. Nobody here. The enemy sighted. Where?
There-ish. You get it.
Look for him. We'll fail the mission if we don't find him.
Do you think they got him?
Got anything?
Yeah, we're okay. No decoys in this one. Looks like that guy's decided that.
Sure. Knows how to hide. Stay sharp.
Tried to get off the X, could not run fast enough. Had that guy turn at just the wrong moment.
Eager to kill.
We'll get there.
Men hold and fire hold. Learn every inch of this place, like the back of your hand.
We might just want to try to take a more aggressive posture and like...
Nothing here either. Clear.
fucking get to getting.
Nobody here. Who is it?
Yeah, that armored guy is a problem. So's that guy. I'm sorry, is that... Sure. That's fucking weird. Anyway. Yeah. So I think the more aggressive posture here is pretty much what it is that we're gonna do. As far as I know, there's no additional morality, anything to be gained or lost by doing this.
One of ours is down.
Many of yours are down. You know, we're gonna have to punch through the red line. It's also not going to affect things for this particular playlist because, hey, done is done. But, you know, in case you're doing your own thing, approach this with caution. I will readily admit that I am not the best at stealth in this game.
You bastard!
Eh. That's a fact.
Try this on for time!
Artyom, wrong time. No canceling that animation either. Okay, anyway, we know what we're doing. This should be the last time that we have to fucking sit through this.
Yes, Command Lieutenant. Move out then.
We've got a clear plan of action.
Nothing here either. Clear. Nobody here.
Do you guys actually know where I am right now? No, it doesn't seem so. Now they kinda sorta do. We also don't need that on right now. We'll deal with that later. That guy's also done. That guy's in armor. But I think I've worn down his helmet by now. Come on, move somewhere. Just panning around back and forth. I guess they quite legitimately lost me, huh? Alright, now we're done. Thanks, fam. We got one over here. Weird. Anyway. And likewise, with this one up here, we're just gonna do the same thing. What was I fucking saying before? Artyom took 10 years too long to do something the last time. Oh, if you're doing your own thing, if you've looked at Metro and decided that, hey, I would like to play that, maybe do as I say, not as I do, necessarily. Fucking... in this playthrough, we ended up with the good ending, which took a great deal of restraint. But I can't guarantee that for what it is that we're doing here, because, well... And something to note on that is that their morale point system persists into other iterations of Metro, and is less intrusive in Exodus. Here it's kind of like in my face at all times. And it's a little bit obtuse as to what does what, or will get you what. Now we need this.
I saw you have these. Good? Now I know what for.
No.
I'll bring more.
Thanks, kid. Who's bringing me filters?
I hear. I know. Not always enough strength alone.
That's a fact. Alright.
Kulagin, take Minking and follow the path. We might still catch up with the caravan. Klevitsky, stay here. Yes, Comrade Lieutenant. Yes, sir.
Now this, we have attempted several times to sneak through. I have never been able to get it. I put a knife in that guy's hand, though, and he died about it. It was the shock, you see.
There's no catching. They won't go. You should try. Why? It's only one caravan. Because we have orders. And move out. I still don't think we'll catch up.
Survived the knife. That's a rarity. Usually they don't. Looks like there's one more. We'll make sure we got enough in the tank for that. And we're done. That's just an old corpse. That's this bit. That's an old skeleton. We're alright on taking hits. Well, yeah, the bit coming up is what I was thinking of when I was talking about not being able to sneak through. This one here, not the hardest. You probably saw the solution. You take out this guy, you wait till they're distracted, you zip in right there, boom, 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 done. But up ahead, I don't know, just was never able to plot the course.
What the hell are you doing out in the open? Hide your ass now! Yes, sir! Do I have to guide you ladies by the fucking hand? Tell me your orders!
We're to infiltrate the depot and wait for a ranger with a beast
More
to
people.
appear. Then we kill the
No
ranger
of
and
us.
capture the beast.
Very red. Very eager to kill.
Okay.
The ranger's gonna give you a hug when he sees you? That the beast will roll over for Samira?
No, sir!
Grow up again, you will be cleaning my boots, then you will be fit for fire.
Grab that. Wouldn't let me take the kids. That was weird. Anyway.
Gotta watch our ass. So what if he's a ranger? We'll put it up ourselves, eh?
Still, we want to trade as few bullets as possible.
Near surface. He wiped out an entire squad. Oh, you know. You weren't that circus. A couple of wounded made it out. They called him an animal. The creature was more human. We better be careful.
Shut the hell up and focus!
Roger that.
It's true. They had better be careful. There's that guy who has not noticed his friend is dead. Just hasn't occurred to him.
War. We just made peace with the Nazis. It hasn't been even a year.
We don't have a choice. They say Polis found huge supply stores. If anyone else captures them...
If anyone else captures them, Bliarg. Something I noticed in this part too is that my prompt to knock people out is just absent. Just ain't there. It's kind of strange. That guy's sneaky. Maybe it's an indicator that I'm not going to be faulted for just kind of cruising through and fucking these dudes up. That like this is a gloves off situation.
Hey.
Hey, what? I'm way the fuck down here. Yeah. That's what they say.
Somebody definitely did move here. That goes to fire.
Well, you do.
Look for the beach. And people who go and
Alright, we'll quiet that down before we get into any kind of exchange of bullets. There are two dudes in armor over here. If I'm remembering correctly. I am. Now it's one. That ought to be the head. Okay, that's that room. That's that radio. I suppose that's how they were calling home. Having a conversation when I walked in. A little bit rude of me, but eh. There's a key back in the first spot, and you go under the thing where they were, you know, initially just dumping rounds. And just a moment, Lost Things, I will be right back. Alright, we're back. See, you're getting the genuine stream experience. Because I guarantee I will forget to note that that should be edited out, and it'll just go up there as is. The Witch and I, you know, we'll just go, hey, it's just like the other ones, and toss it up there. Yeah, that guy was much older. Open. Haven't used too many shotgun rounds here. Been trying to keep a low profile. You know how dangerous bullets can be.
Them again. Black and red. They fear and still want to kill you.
They may want to abandon that, right? Oh, and they're starting off on alert. Charming. That's one. There's somebody else in there. I know, Pi. I know. I should be doing the fucking jiggle dance and just dodging the bullets that way. You know, the old Call of Duty shuffle. But frankly, I don't think the hit detection works like this in this game. You know? There's just other kinds of games. Couldn't have. You think they've noticed yet? Interesting tidbit. The last time that we played through this, there was a specific spot here, just in this section, where the game would simply crash. Don't know what it was about this map or about really much of anything going on there. It just crashed. They are fixated on making me pay. I agree, pal. I agree. There we go. Took a little bit to get through that helmet. And that guy's off and running. I'm sure. I don't know how many of them they've actually got left. I think maybe one or two. Two if they're lucky. No, just the one. And there we have it. Once again, we're done. It is still much easier for me to do it that way than attempting the true sneak-by route. Just... I don't know, Lost Things. I just don't think I'm made for it. I know, and what I'm doing is considered bad sport anyway. Picking angles and striking from opportune spots, but I don't approach first-person shooters like you do. That's it. I also don't appreciate them the same way, which is what I had begun to say. And frankly, at this point, you know, I've played a lot of shooters on this channel. I have a fondness for them, but it's just from a different kind of perspective than I think your average fan does. We're good. Yeah. I'm satisfied with the amount of shit that I've stolen there. Would this have been... Oh, we got a good boy point for coming down here, so I guess it's a secret. May I? Artyom, may I? Apparently fucking not, though, dude. There's something there. He doesn't have the ups for it. Do I keep crouching? Do I crouch and ups? Or is there just another way in? I don't know at this point. So, that away. Right? Right. Yeah. Okay. So then let's see about... Oh, weird. Just taking that bridge over? Dropping down? Yeah, it's illuminated. That's the spot, pups. Oh, now you don't care. Now you're not interested. Now you're way too fucking cool. I suppose if you can get up there and then subdue those two guys, that would be the way to do it. Now I know. And I will use this knowledge precisely never, so... Y'all rest assured, I haven't learned anything. Oh, hi, kid. I hope you weren't watching that. I mean, that was a pretty violent display, and I don't know how old you are or how appropriate it is for you to witness these things.
You know him, and he knows you.
No, he's talking about someone behind the door here. Yeah, odds are good we do. Okay. Hey. Yeah, get him. No, you gotta lock it around your wrist, so you pull your arm up into his neck. I'll teach him to do the rear naked yet. It's Lesnitsky. We're watching him steal this.
Hi, Lesnitsky. Everything all right here?
Of course. Nothing ever happens in D6. Makes you wonder why we have to stand guard.
Looks like something important. All right, position taken.
Perfect, Lesnitsky. Now it is your turn, Comrade Morozov. We must field test this virus that we have obtained at such risk. I think you had some associates suitable for the task?
Yes, Cheslav Andreevich, out of Venice. His bandits think I'm one of them, and if we pay them...
Spare me the details. I just need results. Is your task clear, Comrade Lesnitsky?
Yes, Comrade General.
You killed one of ours. You killed a ranger. Did you think we'd just let you go?
We'll see about that.
I don't know that Anna's mask mounts the right filters. Like this looks like something that would work for like a chem lab at best, but for exposure to like fallout particulate, I don't know. Alright, good news. That is in fact the end of that chapter. We'll just slap these together. And so there we have it. We have made it through the depot. The kids learned some things. We've taught them about mercy, hopefully, and also how important it is to pick your angles during engagements. And you want good, solid cover, because that train rescue was a fucking fiasco. But then, you know, Khan is a mystic. Not really anyone with a background in any sort of violence or at all interested in the theory, and that's part of what I like about him. He's a wander of a similar cloth, but not quite the same. Anyway, next time there will be more Last Light, if you know that's where you're at in your current now. Your local now, I should say. All nows are current. But we'll get into the city that we stepped outside into. We've met one of the guys that we know, that knows us, people that we have to settle up with. And, well, we'll settle up with Pavel by the time that we're done. Alright, well, I'll leave you to wander alone for a little bit. See ya.